help if I had the, the mic unmuted. Whoops. Oh, luckily I had no viewers. Or unluckily. Speaking of which, good afternoon, Catman. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, sir. Hopefully you're doing well. We're just mucking about with some of my stream settings. Completely forgot that I had my mic unmuted the entire first 15 minutes of the stream. But it's okay. We're just mucking about with the text chat. Hopefully everyone can see the text on the screen now when I have it on both this page and my... Oh, that's a bit. Amir, ma shlomcha? Ma shlomcha? Good afternoon, man. I hope all is well in London, mate. Chag Pesach Sameach, bro. Chag Sameach to you, my brother. I'm looking forward to Pesach, actually. Pesach's going to be... I thought I was muted there, not you. Was trying to figure out. That's my bad. Whoops. Professional streamer here. Professional streamer. But we're getting there. So, afternoon to Mr. Catman Jess, and a good evening to you, Mr. Sada. Good evening, good evening. Hope it is very beautiful today where you're at. And hopefully I get to go there very, very soon. Maybe I'm thinking next year. I'm thinking next year at some point I get to go home. I've got plenty of family that are wanting to see me out there, so I need to make a trip out there. But I hope your Pesach preparations are going really well. And yeah, thank you for coming by the stream for the first time I'm here. It's lovely to see you in here, and hopefully you're having a great day. So let's have a look. So if we go, it's probably the right blue for that one. So Shamakar have two different. It probably is visible on the stream. It's a lovely day, to be fair. Just let me know when you come, and it'll be a pleasure to show you around. I know fairly how. I just need to go back. It's been so long now since I went home. It is so long. And whenever I do go back, I'm mostly just hanging about Tel Aviv for the week I'm there. I never really see anything. I do go to Ra'anana to see my family, because most of my family are based in Ra'anana. I love Ra'anana. It's lovely there. I want to go to the north at some point. I need to go to Haifa. I need to go to Haifa. I need to go to Eilat, because I haven't been to Eilat in many, many years. But there's so many places. But I do love it. I need to go back. Sun is really out here today. Yeah, the sun's just gone away here, which is really annoying. In about 5 minutes, we're going to go for what we were planning. So, because I was muted, idiot. Stuyot Bamitz. So what we're going to do today, if you can see this isn't on my coffee counter for once. So what we're going to do today is something quite Hopefully you guys find it interesting. It probably isn't interesting at all, but you don't know until you've done it. Today I had a good pleasure of I have a friend that lives in Tanzania. It's a really decent friend of ours. He owns a coffee farm in Tanzania, which is called Kongoni Estate. And he sent his son to London with a few bags of coffee. Green. So what we're going to do today in a couple of minutes is we're going to look at the 3 coffees he sent and what I look for as someone that sources coffee, what I want to have, and the quality control perspective. So we're going to look at that in a couple of minutes. I'm going to finish my coffee. I'm going to have a chat with some of you guys in the chat. Might have to close the door, it's starting to get a bit chilly, amazingly. Amir is saying, I am just next to Ranana in Kafar Sabah. We are blessed with so many beautiful places and some very lovely coffee. Yeah, it's why I need to go as well. It's another reason why I need to go. Need to go back. Desperately need to go back. The majority of my family are out there now. Not because they have really left here, it's just because the Kaufmans or the Kaufman's relations, because most of the Kaufmans that moved out to Israel were female, so obviously they're no longer Kaufmans. So they're all happily married over there, and they're all having a good time. It's a shame there aren't many Kaufmans out in Israel. There might be, you don't know, we don't know. I think most of the AUFFs have actually moved out to, have mostly moved out to California. That's where most of them moved out to. When before they ever moved here, or they moved to California, for the most part. But I definitely need to go back. Need to see Mr. Kemble. I don't know if you're everyone's friends with everyone, so I've got a lovely friend called Mr. David Kemble who lives out there. Lovely, lovely fella. So I can't wait to see Dave when I go out there. Dave's actually here, so I'm an idiot. So the Kembles are out there, but the Dave is now living here. And it's always great to see Dave. So it's going to be brilliant. So I can't wait to see the Kembles when I go out there, because they're a lovely family. Born to Lose is asking a great question. Afternoon, Ben. Hope all is well with you. Important question for you. Please settle the debate. What is your elite level Easter egg of choice? I think it's Maltesers. It's either Maltesers or, yeah, it's Maltesers. I love Maltesers. Maltesers are delicious. Well, she is in the chat, just a pop in. Morning, Ben, and all the friends from the United States of America. Hope you are all well, back home at the weekend. Hopefully you're having a lovely holiday, Welshie. Lovely to see you in the chat. Lovely to see you here. And yeah, if you're here for only a short while, no problem. But hopefully you are enjoying yourself over there, because it's a beautiful place, the US. Catman Jess is, Amir saying, nice to see you, Catman Jess, big up. Nice to hear that they are enjoying it over here. Yeah, it is. I mean, they have amazing lives. They enjoy the sunshine, and yeah, it's a great time. Catman saying, big up, Welshie. Hope you're having a wonderful time. Amir saying hello to Welshie as well. Phil Lattis, Mr. Hollywood Phil is in the chat, saying afternoon all. Afternoon, Mr. Phil Lattis. Afternoon, sir. Hopefully you're having a good day as well. But Here's a question. When I do go home eventually, Amir, where should I go? Should I do my usual holiday of going to Tel Aviv? Or should I try something different? Moondog! Moondog! Moondog, sir. Thank you so much for the £3. Thank you so much. Yeah, everyone give a big up to Moondog for the generous £3 donation. That's really helpful to myself. And yeah, hopefully you're having a great day as well, Moondog. Great shout for Maltesers. Old school confectionery purist. And yeah, I love Maltesers. They're just great. The best Maltesers though are in a cardboard box, and I will fight to the death over that. Amir is saying, Ben, have you ever tried coffee from Vietnam? Tasted some very lovely stuff. I'm not a fan of Vietnamese coffee. I'm not a massive fan of Robusta coffee. But that's the way they usually do it, with lots of sugar and lots of condensed milk, which is very sweet. It's not my thing, but I'm absolutely willing to try it again to see if we can find a good one. But I can't go to Vietnam, unfortunately. I'm not allowed to go there because of medication. Having a lovely time, Ben. Cheers. Big up Amir and Catman. Just big up everyone. Massive elevations as welcome, Ben. Have a great afternoon. Try something different, mate. Link up with me and I'll take you to some of the most beautiful spots all over the country. I'm a tour guide by trade. That makes it even easier. We need to bring Mr. Daigle. Even though I think Mr. Daigle knows his stuff already because he lived there for so long. So, yeah, I just need to go back. I just need to get out and go back. I did think about doing one of these birthright trips, but I just don't like being in big groups of people. I don't want to say claustrophobic. I don't like big groups of people. I've never liked it, personally. It's just not me. Moondog saying, you're welcome, Ben. Have a good afternoon. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. Right, let's finish this. Right. So we're going to go over to the hopefully working Wapow. And it is working. It's not in the right position. So, right. This is what I'm calling my... Let's go up there. I like that. This is what I'm calling my... Epoch Zoom camera. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at this green coffee that I've been given. So it's from Kongoni Estate in Tanzania, which is a beautiful country apparently. Can't really see it because of the... Nope, can't see it. It's a washed coffee. And we're just going to have a look at it. So let's move that. And my hands aren't too dirty. They are a bit, but oh well. What about Guatemala? Tasted some good stuff from over there. That's got some great stuff. Love Guatemalan coffee. Great. tasted some stuff. Dale said he's up for a visit next year at some point. It would be great to have you both over. I'd love to go. Need to speak with the boss. So, this is green coffee from Tanzania. I'm going to try and get some more. I'm going to... That's a better count so I can sit in this. It's a very much a... quite a pale... and it's washed, so you can see it's still got the silver skin on. But what we're looking for mostly, if we look at, we're looking for defects. So, for example, this is one. If I, ooh, is it going to focus? No. Like, it's got black around the edges and it looks slightly rotten, which is not pleasant at all. So this one, not great either. It's just about, nah, it's not right. That is all. And what we're mostly looking for with the defects is, are there bits of stone? Of course, if I do a proper order of the coffee. Afternoon, Graham, sir. Afternoon. We're looking at how these beans are gonna. So that one's on the edge. For the most part, these beans look good. It is a washed coffee, and apparently the tasting notes of this coffee are blackberries and lots of sweetness. So we couldn't use this one, for example, because it's only half a bean. So what I'm basically doing is just sorting through them. Hopefully my friend Martia comes by here very, very soon. Can't use those. Can't use that. Yeah, but I need to try and get a sample roaster. Whether it's an Ikawa, so if you're listening to this, Ikawa, please sponsor me. I do need an Ikawa. Great sample roasters. I cannot afford one. It's like what I was saying to my friend Marty. You can, if you want either two things, an Ikawa sample roaster, which is it's a small roaster, it's about yay big. Not very big, but it's like it goes on the countertop, and the idea of an Ikawa is you can have your own freshly roasted coffee at home. That's the idea of it. But they're brilliant for sample roasters because you get all the information on your phone, you send it straight to the roaster and it does it. It does it electrically as well. Very efficient and very, very quick. What's the difference between washed and unwashed? So there's two types. There's washed and natural. So natural process is when after you've processed and removed the skins from the coffee, you leave it on a flat bed in the sun, and the sun dries the coffee, which intensifies the sweetness. Washed coffee is a different process of coffee. So there are many different processes of coffee. with washed process, you stick all the cherries, skins and all, in a big swimming pool tub, like something like that. And the ones that are good rise to the top. The ones that are good sink to the bottom, and the ones that don't float to the top. So it makes it very easy to sort the bad ones from the good ones. But what that does, with the water soaking into the coffee cherries, what that does is it intensifies the acidity of the coffee. Now, obviously, there's honey process, there's anaerobic process, anaerobic natural, anaerobic washed. There's many different processes. This is just a washed process, I believe. That's what they told me. So, I hope it's an alright sample, but there are quite a few problems in here, and I haven't even looked through the whole 100 gram bag. But if I was to order from this estate, I would want to to know if all the defects have been removed. I'm going to try and see what the difference between A and B is. But afternoon, Danny Kiriakou, massive elevations to Danny Kiriakou. Hopefully you are well, Danny. So these look quite the second one now. Oh, okay. I might have used the wrong one. Oh well. They won't tell me the difference anyway, so who cares? It's not my coffee. If you're tired, Danny, you need some of my coffee. You've got plenty of it. So look at that, that's awful. Rotten. Another one, rotten. I know this is only a sample, and I don't want to be overly critical. I'm doing some good rubber. I'm just listening on the great stuff. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Just looking through this green coffee that's been given to me this morning. I don't want to be overly critical of something I've been given for free. But if they want me to buy their coffee, which is going to cost me a fair bit of money, the sample I want it to be spot on. And there are too many defects. I don't want to have to. I hope to God, if they're selling coffee to people, that these defects are not in the, because that's quite a lot of them. That'll ruin your entire batch of coffee. Just a small amount like that. And I'm barely looking. I'm just having a look. I'm skimming. At the end of the day, I'm just looking through. If they want me to buy this, like, look at that. What is that? Is that coffee? Is it a stone? What is it? What is it? This bean is much larger than the last bean. So even though they're from the same estate, this bean is slightly larger, which means I couldn't roast them together. Which is, what if I wanted to do a massive, what if I wanted to do a Congoni blend or something like that? Too many defects, too many defects. I think I seem to have got most of them out, but let's put those back in. Is there anything else you guys would like to know about green coffee, or this variety of coffee? I'm still a bit shocked that after the farm know I don't have a sample roaster. I've told them many a time, so I asked them to give me a decent sized batch of coffee, because I've only got a roaster that's six well only. That's a bit. Oh, that's a defect. I've got quite a large roaster, which means if I'm putting 100 gram of coffee into that big roaster, I'm never going to get a good batch out of it. So I need a lot more. I am making an absolute pig's ear putting this coffee away. Well, what we're going to do in a sec is just to compare. Not that I am comparing at all. Is going to show you the coffee I'm going to roast later. I am actually going to do it because it's time to do it. I need to start looking at selling this coffee. Awesome. Made a mess, but oh well. But obviously I've got this one as well, but I can't be arsed. This one's a much heavier, but much smaller bean. Still a load of there's a ton of defects in there. Apparently good for blood pressure because of cryogenic acid green coffee. Supposedly, I've never seen that. I'm not eating green coffee. But it's really heavy. So I'm gonna open this bag for the first time. I still haven't opened this. This is, if you can see, oh, it's flipped. That's annoying. Let's do that. Bang. So this is from Kenya. The varieties are SL28 and SL34. It's also washed. It's from Kiamwangi, AB. So we're going to open this bag for the first time. So drum roll, please. Drum roll. Oh my word. Now that's a good coffee. That is a good coffee. Let's pour it in there. My word. My word. Oh, that's a coffee. That is a coffee. If I smell... No smell. Nothing. That one's alright. No smell, basically. No smell. But this... The aroma... So sweet. It's got like a... It does have a blackberry sort of smell. That is gorgeous. That's delicious. I can't wait to roast this in a bit. And if I go by my original point, if I keep on looking... I don't see any defects. I'm going in, I'm going in, and I'm going in. I just lost a bean. There isn't a single defect. Not one. Not one. It's the difference. That one's not the greatest, but it passes. If you don't eat the green coffee, you grind it into a powder and mix it with water and cinnamon. Very beneficial for health. I have got no plans of doing that. I'm gonna roast this baby. But, let's see. If I get my... If I get this baby out again. Not a single defect. Not a single one. And that's just off a big handful. Not a single one. So, massive elevations to Falcon Specialty Coffee, because they're brilliant. I love Falcon Specialty Coffee. Hopefully they sponsor me as well. I love Falcon, they're brilliant. Really nice guys there as well. I buy most of my green coffee from Falcon. So now that we've looked at... Let's have a bit more of a look at them. There's not a single problem in this batch of coffee. Not a single one. The smell, the smell. I'm thinking of a... so let's go back to the main camera. Bang. I'm thinking of an homage. I feel like that is a... Oh, let's put that, make that smaller. Bang. Would it be insensitive? I don't think so. As a tribute to my favourite Kenyan footballer, and this coffee is from Kenya, this one, the one I just showed you. Would it be insensitive to call it the Victor after my favourite Kenyan footballer, Mr. Victor Wanyama? Loved that guy. That guy was brilliant. I'd love to call it the Victor. Could always call it after a Vauxhall. Vauxhall Victor. The Victor. Used to love Victor Wanyama at Tottenham. What a great player he was. It's a shame he got done by injuries. Obviously, I've only got 5 kilos of this, so it's not going to last long. What do you guys think of calling the Victor? It's like V for victory, but it's V for Victor. Born to lose. What is he saying? Wanyama would be honoured. I hope he would be. I used to love that guy. I thought he was brilliant. I thought he was a brilliant footballer. Let's do this. Anyone else got a potential name? Put it in the chat. Put your potential names for this Kenyan washed coffee in the... Oh, no. I thought he was brilliant. I thought he was a brilliant footballer. Kenya, yeah. Thank you for coming by as always, Mr. Bob. It's lovely to see you. A massive elevations, as Rez says, from Mr. Bob Spur. Absolutely brilliant to see you in the building again. Let's see if we can get the full information. Coffee is. Oh, you can't see it. Afternoon bed, you good, buddy? Yes, I am, sir. We are just trying to come up with a name for this Kenyan coffee that I've just decided to finally roast, because we were looking at these green coffees. 3 of them are from Tanzania, which was given to me this morning. Congoni Estate. Don't know what to think of them, but then I I wanted to Views on Spurs. Big up, Ben. Big up, Views on Spurs. Thank you for subscribing earlier. Great stuff. Hopefully you guys are well. Hopefully you're well, Bob. Hopefully you're well, Mr. Carl. Hopefully you're well, Mr. Views on Spurs. Hopefully all is well. But I have not named any coffees after anything to do with Tottenham yet. And it would seem fitting that this Kenyan coffee would be named after my favourite Kenyan footballer, Mr. Victor Wanyama. So I'm thinking of calling it the Victor. What would you guys think of that? You guys can be in the process of the Victor. Carl Simpson is saying, I can't necessarily. I'm good now. I'm thinking of a good coffee name. What do you think of the Victor? Because it could go along with my car, because I call, for example, 105E is named after the Ford Anglia, and it could be called the Victor after the Vauxhall Victor. But I'm thinking mostly about Victor Wanyama. Name it after my favourite Kenyan footballer. Very well, mate. Yes, the Victor sounds good. Big Victor Wanyama. What a player he was. Oh, it's a bit bright. I like the Victor. I think it's sorted. I think the Victor is the name. So I've got to do that later. So, we actually have to do some work. What I need? Oh shit! I'm an idiot. Oh, this was another one of the coffees I was given. Let's go back to the... I'm spending the day with my kids, Tyler, Ariane, Ajay and Asher. They are all saying hi Uncle Ben and I'm craving rice. Oh, bloody hell. That's brilliant. Must have one for Antonio. Not yet, not yet. So this is another one of the coffees I was... So I'm not a fan of the way that... This is apparently one of their naturals. One of their natural processed coffees. And there's a lot of dark skin in there. In terms of the black skin that's in... what is it? Is it bits of the shell of the coffee? What is it? Is it bits of wood? Is it twigs? What is it? Is it silver skin that's gone black? Because it's been rotten? What is it? What is this? What is it? Why are they putting it in a sample bag? How do they expect me to buy this coffee if it's full of rubbish? I think you guys can see it. Can you see these dark bits in... It's horrible. Why is it in there? Hopefully your kids are having a great day, Bob. Hopefully they're having a great day. The problem with me being called Uncle Ben by a lot of people is because I'm going to get killed in the first Spider-Man movie. If Spider-Man is ever a real person, I'm going to get killed in the first movie of his. Which is a big shame. I do love Rice though. Rice is great. Except for Declan. We don't like Declan. Absolutely not. No West Hams. So we'll do 6 bags of what are all these problems in this coffee? It's really annoying for me. Mostly probably because I've got OCD. How did it... I haven't got a clue. I know it is, but I'm basically it's a rhetorical question. But it's how do I put my words carefully? How do they expect me to buy this coffee if there are problems with it? When you sell a brand new car, you don't show someone with a load of dents on the bleeding car. You don't show a Range Rover with a load of dents on it and say, oh, the dents won't be on your model. I don't want to see dents at all. I want to see what it looks like. Make it presentable. But on that note, what we actually need to do is bag some coffee. So we need to do Ballot Booster, and we need to do Icebreaker. I just drink that. Not a problem, not a problem. It's not my stuff, but don't worry. So let's do the Ballot Booster first, because I only have to do 4 of them in cafetiere. Sorry we are late, but the TTG invasion's about to begin. Welcome, Raiders. Welcome. Hopefully you enjoyed your stream, Bobby. Mr. Aaron Duff is in the building. Good afternoon, Ben. It's true that one bad bean can ruin the batch, or is that true? Nope, that is the truth. One bad bean can ruin an entire roasting batch. Which is why I'm very mad that this plate is all the defects in a couple of bags. That's all the defects. That's quite a few. There's quite a few rotten beans. And this is a sample. This is a sample to me to look at so I can decide whether to buy their coffee or not. That's not good. It's not good. Ben, why are you based in London? Next time in town, pop over for a nice cup of coffee. Ahmed, I am based in Woodford Green, just on the end of the Central Line. And that is 8 the Broadway. All the information is on my website, which you can find linked to my YouTube channel. So everything's there. All the information about where I'm at is on the website or on my Instagram page. Mr. Chris Agamba is in the chat. I finally got that right. The pronunciation is in the chat. Hello, Mr. Chris. Hopefully you're having a great day, as well as you, Mr. Bobby K and Mr. Aaron Dove. Hopefully you're having great days, you three. Massive elevations, as they say. So. And Aaron is following it up with Emerson Royale is a bad bean. Yes, he is. But as I said on last night's fan show, until the end of the season, let's get behind the boys. Oh yeah, I know, Woodford. I'll be back before Xmas. Catch you then. I will happily have you here. Bala Booster smells good today. Not that the Bala Booster ever doesn't smell good, but... Oh, too much. So what we need to do is we need to Woodford's a lovely place though. I don't know if you know Woodford because you've been to the shul up on the south of Woodford. Big up Ben and everyone in the chat. We smell what the Kauffie is brewing. 15 of you guys in the chat, please like and subscribe. Thank you so much for joining us today. It's the unripe bean that is ready to be cultivated. He will turn into a good bean under the wizard that is Conte. Just look at what he did to Doherty. Don't forget, Royale is still looking. I'm gonna hold off on it for now. I'm gonna support the boys till the end of the season. Is it bad to drink too much coffee a day? Like, how many is acceptable? You can drink up to 4 and it still be quite nice. But yeah, I stick to about 1 to 2. That's what I do. Because firstly, you don't want to get high on your own supply. I don't want to be overly high on caffeine. Hello Ben, hello, and hello to Welsh Gal in the USA for a moment. I've just had a refreshing swim. My friend Neve is a bit under the weather, and after a 4th COVID jab, be back soon. Firstly, Anthony, I apologise for the misunderstanding that we've had. Hopefully you got my email, and we're going to sort this out. If she has sent me too much, I'm going to send her the money back. And when she does, I hope she gets better soon after her jab. That 4th jab was a bit of a rough one. I had one myself, the 4th one. It was about a couple of months ago I had the 4th jab. So hopefully Nifa gets well soon, and we look forward to seeing her in the chat again. She's a lovely, lovely lady, and hopefully she gets back. Very, very soon. Hope Mark is keeping well and not working too hard. I need to text him, actually. I need to text Mark. See if he's alright. Cool, thanks for that, Ben. Lovely stuff. My doctor drinks 6 espressos a day. He says his daily intake of antioxidant. He also prescribes himself his own meds, I reckon. It's a bit of a problem, that. I know people that drink more than that. No worries, Ben. All being sorted, just a misunderstanding. We'll sort it out. We'll get it done. Again, from everyone in the coffee chat, we hope Neitha gets well soon, because she is the mum of the stream. She says she's the mum of the stream. She is the mum of the stream. She doesn't even need to say that. She is. Everyone knows she is. So, and we look forward to seeing her soon. What affordable coffee machine would you recommend? I need to buy a new one for my old dear mum. Very interesting. Depends. What's your budget? Is the question. For me, I would buy the Sage. The Sage machines are brilliant for me. The Sage machines are excellent for the price. So I would look at the Sage machines that have a grinder installed in them already, because I think they're fantastic. That's what I would get, personally. Seal these bags up and we're going to speak about Looking to spend, 60 to 70 £. Yeah, that's a... I don't know what to get for that money. Very sorry for that inconvenience. I'll drop you then. Hello.
Nice to see you.
I was going to text you. I thought you might have dropped dead or somewhere.
Don't say that.
Not seen you for 2 days.
What a thing to say.
It's so long.
Where have you gone?
Hello everyone. What's that?
Those are nuts.
Lorna's been there. Laura.
No. No. I'm looking at some coffee samples I was given and I'm not happy with them.
They're coffee.
Tanzania.
Yeah.
Oh, but it was nuts.
Friend, you know the guy that came here?
Narrow it down.
The guy that came here that talked about Tanzanian coffee. There's only one guy that brought
I remember you saying
Yeah.
that.
Oh, I don't.
He bought that big awful bag of coffees.
And he wanted you to
Yeah.
try it off of
Oh,
him.
yes.
Big sample of it. So he sent his son with all these samples, and it's a bit
But what does he want you to have the samples for?
so I can roast them and see if I want to buy them.
Yeah.
Which for me is a bit of a weird one because firstly I don't have a sample roaster, so I've only got that, which means if I put 100 gram in that, I'm never gonna get a good roast. So I need a sample roaster. So I said, could I have enough so I could use my main roaster? And won't do that. I said I only give 100 grams of each coffee because
No,
I'm
I
sorry.
expected you to try
Go
it.
somewhere else then.
I've texted Marcia to see if I can have a look at it.
You need to have someone like head of negotiations.
Oh, I'm
A volunteer.
I want to have a complaints committee
Yeah.
who's deaf and blind.
Oh, okay, that's a good idea.
Just like my friend Roy Bart's company, the head of complaints was deaf and blind, so every time the phone would ring, he couldn't hear it and he couldn't see it. True story.
True story.
Oh, brilliant.
Oh, it's so warm
It's simple. If
today.
you cannot provide enough for us to make a good sample, then we can't sample it.
Yeah.
We can't sample it.
Basically, yeah.
Is
And,
it not meant to
and then they
smell?
send this to me, which is full of, you can see how much rubbish is in there, like
It's not
the
even clean.
rubbish.
Ben, does it not smell till you've roasted it?
No, this just does. So,
don't smell.
if I look at this, if you look at any of
Why is
these,
it so small?
because they're just a different bean size. Smell all of these firstly, and see what you think.
Nothing.
Aaron, coffee please. Yes, that we can have them. Alan's in the building.
It smells of nothing.
Yeah.
It smells of nothing. There's no smell at all, Mark. No smell.
And now,
I can smell bag.
Yeah, I can smell bad.
a coffee, which I am now going to be calling the Victor,
Victor.
because it is a Kenyan coffee. Smell that.
Oh, yeah.
That's the difference between.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a coffee.
It's even taking one of them to one of them.
Look at that. That's rotten. That is black because it's rotten.
It's even got a completely different colour. Look, it's almost gone.
Look,
Yeah.
it's oxidised. It's oxidised.
Yeah.
Because they've sent it to me in a bag that can't be sealed. It's been put on a plane,
Yeah. It's actually got.
greasy.
Up there. No, I thought it was air things. Which
But it would have air in it because it's not sealed properly.
yeah.
So that is a coffee.
It is.
That is a quality coffee.
Where's this from?
This is from Kenya, which is why I called it the Victor after my favourite Kenyan footballer, Mr. Victor Wanyama.
It's got smell to it.
When you're roasting that.
I think I'm going to do it today at some point.
Ooh, nice.
I've got to pack this coffee for Jan though, firstly.
I'll let you finish that then.
No, we can make you some coffees. That's what we're here to do.
Yeah, he's like asking. Just finished walking the dogs, come straight in now. Didn't Jan have all that off with you from the show?
No, this is just coffee I've got hanging about.
What are we doing for Jan? Decaf?
I do need to do some decaf. That's a problem that I've got. I'm running out of decaf. I'm running out and I can't get any more decaf for 5 weeks. So that's a problem. I can buy some different decaf, but I want the same decaf. Because I can get the same decaf, but only in 5 weeks. You need Fabio, Ben. Which one?
Is it not worth rolling the dice? Put an order in for your original one,
Yeah,
and then maybe try and.
don't have the money. Because a bag of decaf is about 400 quid. Something like that. It's just £10 a kilo.
That's the minimum order.
And it's a 30 kilo bag. Alan is saying hi to you.
Hi.
Hello.
We got our highest viewing today. We got 16 people in the chat. We hope,
16.
so we hope everyone is doing well. 16 people in the
That's
chat.
nice. Really warm
Keep
today.
on growing.
Takes a bit of time.
It's getting there.
Oh,
So, what are we going for coffee wise?
is that still Valentine's?
No, this is 105 here at the moment.
I haven't had that, have I?
You have had it.
Oh, that's fine then.
Yeah.
I'll have that.
And for you?
$105 in the Chemex, please.
Yeah. Did you happen to catch my new Friday show, or did you miss it? So we're doing a show on a Friday, which is all about football. We're calling it Football Fridays.
Who's
As
we?
in the company.
As in this.
Yeah, Football
Alright.
Fridays from the coffee company.
Alright.
Football Friday is in double F for Kaufman.
Alright.
So I thought that was pretty neat.
Yeah.
And last week we had Mr. Bob Spur TV on. He came to the shop with his lovely partner Kim and Mr. Graham. Mr. Graham just happened to be here as well.
You're doing it from here?
Yeah.
Are you?
And we're talking about football.
Oh, nice.
So if you're ever in the vicinity on a Friday,
What time then?
But if you'd have told me, I could have come down.
That was-
You got the invite.
yeah.
I'm sure there was a reason we never came from today. We had hospital mum yesterday. What did we do Friday?
Oh yeah, we had a lovely Ukrainian meal.
Oh, that's right.
Interesting.
Yes.
Food was amazing.
Where'd you get it?
Our friends are taken into Ukrainian, mum and a
That
daughter.
basically.
Interesting.
And Mark was round there
That's
cleaning
really
their-
nice of them.
Yeah, Mark was round there cleaning their window.
Yeah.
And we got an invite, and they cooked us dinner, food I've never eaten before.
Yeah.
It was so good.
What did they cook? Stew,
That's
borscht?
it. Yeah, that's
That's
it.
it.
It was.
Was you called that Ukrainian now, or is that
I don't
Jewish
know.
I've
food?
never heard
For
of
me,
it.
it's borscht is very Ashkenazi Jewish.
Is it?
Yeah, it's very
So, is that so?
yeah borscht.
There's a big bit of beef in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it just
With,
fell off the bone.
Rolled up, grilled, courgette,
Courgettes
carrots.
with carrots and cream cheese.
Yeah,
No.
Yeah.
up there.
Carrots and cream cheese with a meat meal was definitely not Ashkenazi Jewish.
And then some kind of apple cake with meringue on top. Incredible.
Delicious.
Oh,
Yeah.
it was absolutely amazing. And then we had like meatballs, big round meatballs like that with really nice cream.
Yeah, I didn't get a picture of that.
Might never got a picture of that. It was so good. The meat just so tender.
Yeah.
That's really lovely of them to take some people in. That's
I know.
really lovely of them.
And also as well, right, it was so funny though, Ben, because we was all out, had our phones out, using Google Translate because they couldn't speak a word of English.
But I got the important one, which was how to say cheers.
Yeah, we've done it about
Good
10
morning.
times. What's it? Can you still remember it?
Yeah.
What was it?
Good more.
Good morning. We've done it about 10 times around the table.
It only got here Thursday. Was it the day before?
Thank you. Big up Ben, another TT&G invasion has arrived. Lovely stuff. Hello, Mr. Scrumpy. Hello, even though you don't like Scrumpy, so I don't understand. So, it's really funny. Mark Cousins is the only person from Somerset that doesn't like Scrumpy, yet he's calling himself Scrumpy because he's been given the name Scrumpy. Makes no sense. But big up to Mr. Mark Cousins.
Still need a coat hanger, Ben.
Oh,
No.
there is a coat hanger
A
somewhere.
coat hook. Right. Not coat hanger, coat hook, I would say.
Do need some of those. We thought about doing it under the thing, but I would knee it.
Get it really white.
Yeah.
It'd be in my way, and I would knee it.
On the wall up there.
Yeah, but then you ruin your wall.
Oh, Ben, I'm surprised you haven't got your doors open. It's so warm.
It's always warm.
So your signs had it, is it? We did think it was open for a minute.
Got blown over and it snapped in half.
Oh no, is that it?
Yeah.
That was it.
We chucked it.
I haven't chucked it yet. I've got to do it.
Oh, thank you. Lovely.
Chemex.
They did remember sugar.
Ben, what tea were you suggesting for a flu? Rooibos. Rooibos tea has got massive anti-inflammatory properties.
Still haven't tried that.
It's really good. I need to bring it in. But I don't have the correct tea stuff. I don't have a strainer. I don't.
Or is it loose tea?
Yeah.
Did you answer it next door?
No, I don't think so. He might have some in the bags, but he doesn't have the tea I use. 'Cause I drink tea from Moxie in Lake District.
Did you put a restaurant Thursday?
Still haven't done it yet. I need to speak with Tom and Laura first to see if they're actually available. Need to text them. I haven't seen them this week.
That'd be a good idea. Is your sign not fixable?
I don't think so. It's terrible. I want a better sign. It's time I get 2 signs. One, I'd like a menu board that I can put on this plate here,
Yeah.
so you can see it. Just the little prices. And then a proper sign that's not going to be blown over.
Yeah.
And preferably one I don't have to, one that's so heavy that no one's going to try and nick it. So just leave it out there. So how you having to drag it in and then drag it out and.
Yeah.
I don't need to change your name, but it's weird. I don't understand it. You hate Scrumpy. I've not. One of my own things I know about. One of the things I've always known about you, Mark, is you hate cider. Now you got Scrumpy in your name. 2, I used to be in contact years ago. Hacky days. I reckon he's orchestrating the attacks on social. 1, did I hear Nazi Prime Andrew Weaver? Yes, I have heard of that guy. I have heard of this guy. There are some strange people in the world. But I'm not going to talk about that on stream because it's against the rules. So I'm not going to talk about. I'm not going to talk about that. Sorry, Aaron. It's not the MO. We're going to try and let's get away from the struggles of the world. Is Rooibos the brand of tea or the leaf in the tea? It's Bobby Kane, lol, Rooibos, but see who did that. So, great stuff. That's quite funny.
Have you got Tom and Laura's number now, Ben?
Yeah, I do. I'll text them in a minute.
So Rooibos is
Red Bush.
It's red bush, yeah.
Yeah.
The actual plant. The brand is TikTok, isn't it? That one?
There's so many of them.
I've seen that one about.
It wouldn't surprise me if Pucker did a Rooibos.
Oh, another cup of coffee.
Okay, so that TikTok brand is naturally caffeine free.
All Rooibos is caffeine
and
free.
it comes in 80 biodegradable bags, like normal tea bags.
Nice. Kuva, big up Ben, I'm late as usual, woohoo. Yes, you are late. Really, it should actually be ending the stream right now, but oh well. I'm going to go on for a bit longer. Let's go on for a bit longer. Sorry Ben, I should not have brought that up. Let's talk about Hello Kitty and shopping in...
Shopping for tea.
And shopping in Tokyo. That's more my cup of tea. Great stuff. This is what I bought recently.
No, it's
From-
so cute.
from my favourite Japanese shop. It's the Lucky Cat. I have any cold, flu and colds. You have Holland and Barrett in Canada. They sell it, but any big supermarkets would too. So can you make sure that the ample time to learn how to... Got all those, Shawnee. Oh, why did that happen?
Glitched out.
Yeah, glitched out. Hopefully the stream's still working. This is better. Hate cider. Mark Mabbott Cousins. Great stuff. That's much better. Shawnee B. Save me a slice. Yes. Let's make this coffee. I need to get some whiskey. I've got whiskey somewhere, but I haven't got Irish whiskey. I'm going to make that sort of coffee.
What are you going to make?
Float of coffee.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't have any Irish whiskey.
And fresh cream on top. Oh,
To be honest, Jameson's is good.
I'm up for
That's
that.
Irish whiskey.
It is. And it's actually good for it, especially for its budget. Punches above its price
It's weight
tag.
class, yeah.
Yeah. Which you're not allowed to sell, so does that mean I'm going to get it for free?
Basically, yeah.
Boom.
Let's
I
go
can
with
sell
that.
you the coffee, but I can't sell you the whiskey.
Yeah. Let us know when you do it.
I need to apply for that, but I'd never get it. I'd never get it here.
Why not?
Because we're round the back alley, so they'll be like, why are you making a shop that sells alcohol round the back of the shop? Would be a bit conspicuous, so to speak.
Do you remember when you asked and then you got your slot on the Slayer stand?
Yeah,
It's amazing what happens when you ask.
yeah.
It's
You
not
never
good.
know.
You never know. The problem is, the only concern about it is
The difference is
will it
though,
be
that's
financially viable.
yeah.
That's the answer.
Yeah, that is a company that wants to make money, and the government wants to screw you over. It's the difference. It's the difference.
There is that. You never know. You'd be surprised.
You never know.
Don't ask, don't get.
What's the story with Luvac? Ever tried it? No, I've not tried that stuff. Not sure. We'll go to a local tea shop and ask. Big one here called Tivana that specialises in only tea, so I'm sure they'll find an equivalent here. The Lucky Cat, I think, is the Chinese tradition that migrated east to Japan. In Korea, half the people are scared of cats, as it's bad luck. Oh no. Well, it's lucky for me.
How do you take your robust tea?
So the one I drink at home, you can drink it black or with milk.
No, how do you take it?
Both. Both milk and without milk. I do quite like it with milk because it makes it more chocolatey. Because it has got chocolate pods in it as well, so that really brings the chocolatiness out.
Okay. Get some.
What do you do?
Quite close to it.
Just try Moxie though. Get a proper tea set and try Moxie. Moxie's very, very good. Their tea is amazing.
Oh, do you remember we bought that really lovely little glass tea?
Yeah, it broke.
Oh,
The best ones are the Japanese tea sets, the Kinto ones. They're fantastic.
Shame we can't use a percolator, really.
Yeah.
Why can't you use a percolator?
Well, you could, but why would you?
Saves buying a tea set.
Get a proper kettle. A kettle with a thermometer, so you know what temperature it is. I buy my niece and granddaughter Hello Kitty stuff all the time. They're obsessed. There isn't even a Hello Kitty double-decker bus you can get outside Tokyo Station. I bet that's a lot of fun. You should Google what Luwak coffee is. If I think it... Oh, it is. It's incredibly cruel. I thought it's what it was. Yeah. It's the coffee that they feed to the ferrets in Indonesia. It's incredibly cruel. They put these ferrets in like rusty cages and they feed them coffee cherries, and then
I
they
used to have a pet ferret called Birdie.
out of their system, and that's how they process the coffee, and then people drink it.
They don't kill
Wow.
them
No,
though.
they force them to eat coffee cherries and rip them out.
Wow.
It's disgusting. Very expensive and very, very cruel. So you won't find that here. Oh, Ben, the stream cut out. Just want to make sure you can create an Irish coffee. I'm going to Google it. That, I thought it did. I thought it cut out.
Weeks for a second, didn't it?
But we seem to be back.
What bean would you use? What blend?
It's got to be chocolatey, doesn't it?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just go 105E, just as simple. I want the whiskey and the cream to be the star. The coffee's more of a base. So I'd go for 105E.
Do you know how to do the coffee, the cream on top?
I need to figure it out.
I've done it a couple of times.
Yeah. Or a Bloody Mary. Can't do Bloody Marys here because it's got no coffee here. Holland and Barrett is a brand of herbal chain here in the UK. Natural remedy. Alright.
Some people say if you can buy it in Holland and Barrett, it's not worth buying.
Yeah.
I didn't say that. I'm just saying. Some people say. Oh,
It's got a new cup for you.
oh look at this. Is it expensive?
No.
Good.
Uniqlo. Beautiful. Love them.
Cats.
It's a Japanese tea
I was
cup.
gonna say it's Japanese.
Oh, that's so sweet.
So I've got some with Mount Fujian,
No, not the cat.
and I've got some with
Pretty
cats on.
Oh, that's really sweet.
Whiskey that I stay away. Irish people go nuts after it. Yeah, and I'm partly Irish as well, so I definitely reckon I'll get done by it. Ciao.
No.
How are you guys?
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Good, good, good. What are you drinking then?
Coffee.
No way. I know. FIST.
105E. 105E.
Is that what's house made as?
Through the comic.
The
The
filter
chemics.
one.
Yeah.
That's filter coffee.
But that's
And
better
then
than
cappuccino.
No, I just understand that one.
Why?
I'm a bit boring.
Why are you not working?
I am working.
She's always working.
Yes. I know it, so I get to.
Are you better?
Oh,
She wants your coffee, the coffees.
Yeah, I'm doing it.
Are you doing it now?
Yeah.
Okay,
The
brilliant.
gra- it's just the same order before, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm doing it.
Are you doing the decaf one, right?
I'll do the decaf. Just need to do the bags for it.
And don't forget to bring flowers as well.
The machine, yeah.
Yeah. Did you bring yesterday?
No, I didn't. Do you need it now?
I
The
mean, we'll do
machine.
it today.
Okay, I'll get it. I'll bring it today at least.
Okay.
Have you tried this through the chemics? You want to try it?
I can I please have a temple copy, so I'm so sorry about that.
Down
I
it.
don't want to.
I was going to give you all of it.
I've been very stressed. Yeah. I've been very stressed with this cup, so I don't want to drop one of that, because otherwise I'm gonna end up.
These are cheap ones, that's alright.
Don't say that in front of Benjamin's mother.
Step 1, lightly whip the cream so it's slightly thickened.
Did you give it us?
And set aside.
That's how I know.
Step 2, put the hot
But you
coffee in
don't
a
have
mug,
to
hit
use
then
cardboard,
add the
that's
whiskey and
completely
sugar. Stir until the coffee and sugar is dissolved. Gently float the cream on the top and sprinkle. Yeah, that sounds easy.
Not the same.
Do you just have plain black coffee?
Yeah. It's very light.
My mum thinks it's like food group now and takes it in some form every day. Your mum knows what she is doing. That stuff is amazing. Yes. Yes.
Ben, how much
Yes.
coffee did you put in the Chemex?
15 grams.
Is the same as an espresso?
Less for me. I do 18 grams in my espresso.
Your espresso, yeah. Yeah, it's pretty much.
Is it not
And
when
then, yeah, it's very light.
250 grams of water. Bloom for 30 seconds.
Beautiful, isn't it? It's a proper end of the day coffee.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't sort of buzzer like.
Yeah,
None of that
that's what I do when I try
Yeah,
strong
yeah.
coffee. I'm like, oh.
Yeah. All right, I'm giving this one back. Thank you so much, Benjamin.
You can't reuse it.
Thank you. Yeah, no, you can't. I'm Benjamin. I work with him. Thank you. All right, guys. See ya.
See you later.
Bye.
Yep. Being hurried up.
That's what let's hurry up. Want some help again?
No, I can do it. Hopefully I've got enough. Should be alright.
That'd be funny. No, would not. But
There probably isn't enough, to be honest. Fuji-san, so good. I need to start learning a tiny bit of Japanese if I want to go to Japan next year. So many places I need to go next year.
why next year?
Because I want to go, after not being able to go anywhere for 4 years, I want to start going to some places again.
Oh, so Bracken had was up in Norwich the weekend.
Yeah. Put anyone through a table?
Not quite.
Boring.
He's main event today.
Nice.
Cool. He did a springboard off the top rope.
Oh,
Nice.
so Ben, Mark. It's so good. First time he just jumped straight up there, Ben.
And now he's going to have a major spot at the next Kid Mania.
Nice.
Another one.
I'll show you when you finish, Ben.
Yeah. I don't have enough. I'm going to have to roast some icebreaker tomorrow. I don't even think I've got enough time to... I think we're 2 bags short.
So you'd like to roast tonight?
I don't want to do it tonight, I think. Well, you should do it though.
If you roast it tomorrow, would you be able to grind it tomorrow as well?
I'll be able to grind it after a couple of hours.
Oh, okay.
Seafarers, I'm there and I will be your tour guide. If I'm not, I'll ask my daughter and her mum. Great stuff. That is what I need to see. Always wanted to go there.
A lovely flower, Mark.
Oh, yes, yeah.
Is it a nice thing that I like? Flying about 6 or 7.
Thank you for the intro.
If anyone hasn't subscribed to this wonderful channel, smash that button right now. Let's get Ben to 120 today. Amir, Tadaraba.
I just said to Tracy, I've got the same
Bobby's saying 150. That's what I'm saying. My wife's nurse, but I'm not arguing. Mum is over 70 now. Disagree and let her do what she wants. I'm with that. Yeah. Never argue with Jewish mothers though. Never argue with a Jewish mother. Never.
Vicky was just telling me that they're going to Brentwood today. They'll be there now. They're doing axe throwing. Similar, I assume, yeah. And Dan said, how did the MRI go? And I said, yeah, it's fine. He's put any news on the results, which I didn't have at the time. So I haven't replied yet, so I'll reply later. below.
You said behind.
I said it's in between. It's in nothing. It's in nothing. She would have said it was either in here or in there. It's not. It's in the space between. There's no point in trying to figure it out. All we're doing is guessing. And so be it.
Is that enough? Do I have enough for one more bag? Please God, I hope so. Two secs. Hiya Benji, watching with my mate Mari. Can you give her a shout? Shout out to Mari for watching the stream as well. Lovely to see her in the chat, and hopefully she's enjoying the stream. Yes, just enough. Just enough. Never in doubt. Never in doubt.
Sure.
Yeah, never in doubt. It's just like Tottenham beating Aston Villa. Never in doubt.
I'm not so sure about that.
I lost a lot of respect for Gerrard as a manager on Saturday.
Well, what happened?
Aston Villa were incredibly dirty. Like, Matt Doherty's out for minimum 2 months. Like, over the knee tackles. Harry Kane was through on goal and Ashley Young was plattered him. No attempt to play the ball. Above the knee tackle. Like, disgusting. Villa players were doing it all the first half.
Young is a bit of a dirty player. He was at United.
But like, the entire Villa team were doing it. It wasn't just Young that was doing it. Like, they were dirty as hell. And that all comes from the manager. The manager's told them to
Take him out.
Yeah, take them out. And Luca Dina got his comeuppance because Romero broke his arm.
How often do they have bags of confusion in store?
Oh, bollocks. Fairly often.
Really one of those little plastic scrapers.
Or like pastry chefs.
Yeah, that's it. It's just like a little plastic, square plastic.
Did we come back to Ben's after we dropped off the...
I forgot to snap the coffee. Of course I did.
Yeah. Because Andrea... Not because, but Andreas needed to stop and buy lunch. So we went to Morrison's. And I got some...
It's nothing.
yeah.
They're very good.
Chicken and potatoes.
Now, the reason I ask is because that pasta shells and beer
like
Yeah.
almost authentic type ravioli,
Yeah.
what's a good sort of dressing to put on it? It's not
What's
really
what's in the ravioli?
mushroom and
Spaghetti
cheese.
mushrooms. No, it's just called spaghetti mushrooms.
Mushrooms.
It's a vegetarian.
Just some oil.
Butter.
Butter.
Sage and butter. Bit of truffle oil. If it's just mushroom.
And but the sage plant has decided to come back as well.
Yeah.
Garden.
Yeah.
So we've got some.
Jan's got any truffle oil?
Hope you and Arthur are in top form. Don't blame the ref. The ref definitely needs blame as well. Got to go. Just to confirm, me and Ethan both got your email. All being sorted. No worries. Just a misunderstanding. All payment gone in the afternoon's post.
No, it does take a flavour.
It's too much flavour.
Good stuff.
I enjoyed it plain last
Aaron, blue and white hearts. Oh, I'll hang on till 4 p.m. Finish my cuppa
It wasn't
first.
very nice,
Yeah,
but-
that's great. Great stuff. Hopefully Arthur is great. Big up Arthur. Good shot. Ref was beyond terrible. But the manager has told Villa players to take out. The ref was a problem and Gerrard is a problem.
You watch. Next time there's a bad tackle from a Tottenham player, I'm going to be all over you.
If it's just one, it's a bad tackle.
Right.
When it's the entire team doing bad tackles, then it's tactics from the manager. Did you see Højbjerg's post on Instagram how bad the cuts were on his legs? There were cuts everywhere on his legs.
Oh, really?
Really?
For a bad tackle?
Yeah,
That's
they
bad.
were raking his legs. Like, they basically tried to stop us playing football because every time we got the ball, they would just do a bad tackle. It was tactics from Gerrard.
Is it at Villa?
Yeah.
I'll tell you what I seen on TikTok today. It was so bad, right? It was when you have two football teams, you don't ever get one football team's fans sitting in the other opposite side doing with their fans. You're asking for trouble, aren't you?
Sometimes.
That must be. You don't.
But that's
show it
generally,
off.
it's generally like a family member that's gone. It's like me going with Ben.
It happens at Liverpool and Everton because it's a crap rivalry.
Well, yeah, but if you do, because I remember.
But it is. Liverpool fans sit in the Everton section and Everton fans sit in the Liverpool section all the time. It
But
happens.
do they know? Do they still wear the
Yeah.
scarf and let
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, it's in full Liverpool.
And they're all right with that. The
Yeah.
fans.
Because Liverpool and Everton's more of a family rivalry. Liverpool's rivalry is with Man United, not with Everton, because Everton, frankly,
Oh,
are
okay, so it
crap.
all depends who they're playing. Well, it was so bad.
What were the teams?
I'll try and find it, but the fans got up.
If a Chelsea fan
was
was...
getting, and the stewards are going to these two blokes, literally we're sitting there with red scarves on, and all the others have blue scarves, and the security's going, just come here, get out now, just come here. And they're going, no.
What colour were the teams? You remember?
Yeah, blue and red. One was blue, one was red. But why would you sit in the opposite? You're asking to be
Oh,
killed.
well, Liverpool City, was it?
I'm going to look.
Sunday.
But why would you sit and show off your team in the opposite?
Because people are stupid.
Well, that's like me coming with you to watch Liverpool.
Yeah, but you wouldn't wear your Liverpool scarf.
Not in the Tottenham
do.
side.
No, you won't. I wouldn't let you in the stadium.
Okay.
Well, my uncle was West Ham, right? And once he couldn't
It's
get,
not a rivalry.
he couldn't get on that side, so he sat on the opposite side.
Yeah, but
They
then you
said
wear
I
all,
did not wear.
you
any
wear
of my
all
West
black.
Ham.
You wear all
Exactly.
black, and you keep yourself. You sit on your hands. You don't celebrate,
He
and you
said-
keep yourself to
I
yourself.
wanted to
When they
jump
score.
up.
Yeah.
My uncle
One of
wanted
my-
to do
one of my-
that.
one of
He said
my-
I was just like.
One of my favourite memories was when Tottenham beat Chelsea 2-1 in the old days. And a Chelsea fan sat next to someone and he jumped up when Chelsea scored the first goal. And when he was escorted out, every single person punched him in the face on the way out.
Oh no, big mistake.
But that's called comeuppance.
I think I'd just not go if I couldn't get on my side.
It's a game.
Chelsea versus Tottenham is not a game.
Well,
That is pure
I was
hatred.
reading all the comments and everyone was saying they're asking to be killed.
Yeah.
And all that and the comments and then someone will come on and she put, for Christ's sake, fully grown men, it's just a game. I can't get it, she went. But this note was about 60 odd and he's going, I'm mental. Everyone's holding his back.
But this Chelsea fan, he jumped up. Every single person punched him in the face on the way out. It's like bang.
Oh, that's so bad.
It's called charity. He supports Chelsea.
Charity.
Deserved it. But that's what he gets for supporting Chelsea. Like, he jumped up and he fell on an old lady because he was sitting next to an old lady. So he jumped up and landed on the old lady next to him. So it was a double, you're getting punched in the face, mate.
2 reasons. Finish your coffee?
We're going to have to get the decaf out. Ben, that's called justice. Exactly.
Justice.
Justice.
Oh, I'm not going to be able to find it now. What would you type in to find it?
I've no idea.
It's TikTok being TikTok and trying to make Westerners look like they're a bunch of savages.
Well, a lot of us are.
It's called football rivalry. You don't go to another team. You don't go to a big game of Man City and Liverpool where
Do you think it
Liverpool's.
was Man City and Liverpool?
Yeah.
It might have
I'm
been.
gonna
You
try.
don't do that.
Because it's blue versus red, and that was on something like.
You do not wear in a game that big the other team's colours. Absolutely not.
Not
No.
allowed.
That was a brilliant game of football. That was a brilliant game of football.
Oh, it is a found it. You're right. It was them.
Probably when we scored the equaliser.
Look. Just these two. Look, he's going, come down here, get down here now.
The
Look.
problem is, it's the empty head, so there's always going to be seats.
Empty had, yeah.
There's going to always be seats in the
But
home
they've got
stand.
2 red scarves on and everyone there is blue and he's pushing the old blower back. But this is the uncut version.
Look at that lot.
Look at that, look, they're all picking on me. That's
Of course
the
you would be. You're asking for trouble.
That's the uncut version, right?
Don't do it.
I listened to the version when he was swearing and they were all chanting.
I need to. Oh, we can put the music back on.
He's going, get down here, the steward. But they were taking notes. I'm like, no, we're staying here. We paid for our seat. What was he going to put on there?
You do not do that. You do not sit in a. You don't do that at football.
I'm scared for my life.
You don't do that.
They was well like their hats, scarves, everything.
It's because football fans are savages. You could do that at rugby. Absolutely no problem.
Right.
You can do that at rugby.
Everybody
You can do
said-
that at baseball. You can't do that in football. It's too tribal.
Everybody said, right, on the comments, that is why I prefer rugby, because fans don't act like that. We all support the team and we're all friendly. We're all friends with each other.
Yeah, but then
We're there for the game.
there is a reason why football is the most popular sport in the world and rugby is rugby.
Well, that's true, yeah. I can't
There is
stand
tribalism. Rugby teams are not founded like football teams because football teams, the foundation of football teams is they were businesses. So Man United and Liverpool were both in the same industry basically, so they competed against each other. So no wonder they hated each other. So that, goodbye all. Goodbye, Mr. Anthony Gray. Hopefully you have a great day.
Sound version.
We've seen that now, guys. We don't want to hear Liverpool and Man City fans. They're both savages. They're not like Tottenham fans. We're absolutely lovely people.
City fans can't sell out, so what's wrong with Liverpool taking over this?
So what is it?
Yeah, someone said that, yeah.
You can't get a seat at Anfield for years. You can at Etihad.
Grown men can't sit together for 90 minutes and I'm a football fan. Is it raining? Because I've got all my washing on. I keep looking up there, looking
You-
at.
I forgot my skylight's still broken.
Couple
Oh,
of
well.
specs.
Hopefully it doesn't leak. Oh well. But
I wonder if I could get my.
that's the problem with football. Football is a tribal, for somewhat awful sport. Before the game, so
what's quite funny,
for example, Champions League final, Tottenham versus Liverpool. Half and half were getting on the train to the Wanda Metropolitano. Absolutely fine. Everyone's shaking hands. Everyone's saying good luck today. Blah blah blah. Shaking each other's hands.
Yeah, a lot of people are putting, you won't get this in rugby.
Yeah, but
the thing is,
rugby is a crap sport.
Most of the
As much as I like rugby, no one cares.
I don't. Most of the rivalry of why different teams are against each other, like say, goes back a long time.
Yeah, it goes back a
To the
long
point
time.
that it's irrelevant to most of the people that are fighting about it now.
Yeah.
That's the reality.
It's,
It
yeah,
is.
it is.
That's what it is.
But it's part of what makes.
I think it's British culture to need to have something to, like, you know,
Fight
for
against.
and fight against.
It's typical
Complain
English.
about.
Always blame the English.
Yeah.
But the problem is they're not. It's the same in all. It's same with football. It's not just England.
No, I can believe that.
And on that note, it's time to end the stream. So thank you to all for joining. You've had a lot of you today. I can't even name how many
See you
people. From Catman Jess to my brother Amir, to Born to Lose, to Welshie, to Catman, to Moondog, to Graham, to Danny Kiriakou, Danny Kiriakou, to Mr. Bob Spur, to Carl Simpson, to Views on Spurs,
There's a theme there.
to Bobby K, to Aaron Dove, to Anthony Gray, to Alan, to Mr. Mark Cousins, to Kuva, to Spurs Talk Show, all one word, otherwise known as Shawnee Boy. I think that's everyone. To Kim as well. Lovely to see Kim here as always, and to her friend Marie. So, thank you all so much for watching the stream. We will be back tomorrow earlier because I have to leave the shop early tomorrow because of some things I've got to do. But we will be joined by a special guest tomorrow. Brad Matthews is going to be in the chat in the studio tomorrow. So look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow at 1 PM. We're going to do a stream at 1 PM till 3 PM. That's when we're going to do the stream. And yeah, I look forward to seeing you. And as always, if you smell what the Cough is brewing,